Video, I will be giving you guys my reaction of Shedeur Travis Hunter interview, giving feedback over the spring camp, including the spring game. Montana Craig leaves Colorado. I'm going to give you guys my opinion on that. You guys want me to give you guys my input. So what's good, YouTube? Mag Dog TV back with another video. If you're new here, stop by for the first time, hit the like, subscribe button, comment. I really appreciate it. Also hit the notification bell. That way whenever I upload a video, you guys will be aware.
Hey guys, this is for both of you. Just want to get your impressions of the atmosphere today and seeing 47,000 fans there and all cheering and just the atmosphere of the day. Did it live up to what you expected or did it surprise you?
Hey bro, you don't do that. You younger, bro.
Nah, it didn't surprise us. We knew they was coming out to support, and we just wanted to show everybody what we can do in the fall season.
I would say I don't feel like it surprised us to where it shocked us because mentally we was putting ourselves through the atmosphere in the game, like situations, each and every day going in practice. So now when everybody else is able to see what we do at practice, then it's a show. But we just approach practice like every day is a game, so mentally we was already locked in and we knew, okay, there's going to be a lot of people.
I do want to say I was very impressed with the atmosphere when I was able to watch this game on ESPN. It gave me chills. It was making me wish that I was out there. I spoke with Peyton Kraft last month in an interview, and she was telling me how difficult it was just to sell tickets, and the fact that they actually had full seats filled, I absolutely loved it.
Ryan Howell from the Boulder Daily Camera. Shedeur, first for you, you were part of Jackson State, them building that, right? So what are your impressions so far of how the foundation is being laid so far through the first few months here? And then also, Travis, for you, just kind of your thoughts on how this spring went as well.
I would say we heading in a great direction. Now I know what I want. Back then I was younger, so I was nervous. I was out there playing, and I didn't understand what I wanted, so I had to learn a lot. Now I got a couple years under my belt. That smoothie good. I had two smoothies earlier. Hold on. So I had a couple years under my belt now, so I know exactly what I want, and I know how to get the best out of guys. Like, each receiver is different. For me, I know what's going to make Travis play his best. I know what's going to make Montana play his best. And, of course, Jimmy and Caleb and everybody like that. But now we know exactly what we want, and I'm able to really, step up and lead us in the right direction.
I mean, we pretty much started off slow in the spring. I mean, we always just not transferring in, so it took us a little bit longer than probably any other team. But other than that, we started to bond well, started to practice. Practice started to get more intense because we knew what we was doing. Defense starting to get gel, offense starting to gel more. So we just pretty much put our head down and we started to work towards what we wanted to work to for this fall season. So
you guys heard Shedeur Sanders breaking down the difference between each one of these wide receivers. He also mentioned Montana. During this interview, he had no idea that Montana would leave and hit the transfer portal. Neither did I, because I asked you guys while reacting to the video on yesterday is who was number 15, because he is that good. And as I said before, some guys play better in football games than they do in practice. People are saying he decided to leave because he's not allowed to wear his number 1. I feel like he definitely deserved to wear number 1, and it sounds like this could potentially be the reason why he's leaving. Reason why I said that, because in the spring game he got so much playing time, so it had nothing to do with whether he was getting playing time or not. So it leads me to think that it has something to do with him not being able to wear jersey number 1. If this is true, I can understand why, speaking from Montana's point of view, why he decided to hit the transfer portal. It's almost like having two children. Both of them make good grades. You treat one, you don't treat the other one. Other one going to feel some type of way. This is what led Montana to hit the transfer portal, but I respect the fact of what Montana did. He finished camp, and he also wanted to show Coach Prime, this is the mistake you made. This is what you could have had, and I'm telling you guys right now, this is a very big loss for Coach Prime.
Jake Shapiro, Denver Sports. Have either of you guys ever played in the snow before, and what was that like if it was your first time waking up knowing you were going to play in the snow?
I went to sleep kind of early last night, so just when I woke up this morning, I didn't know it was snowing. So when I finally walked out the door to come here to campus, it was snowing, so I was like, I don't know about this one, Coach. You might have to play in the indoor. but other than that, it was nice. I hope the pictures came out well. I hope the film came out well.
That's how you say he's my young.
But
this my
other
son
than that,
right here,
I like playing. It wasn't that cold for me.
He
so.
care about them pictures, man. I need my pictures too. See this thing, all them photographers, on the sideline, end zone, I need them. I don't know where they go, all those cameras, all those pictures, but we never get those pictures.
Yeah, I got to stop acting stingy. We
I'm
need those
telling
too.
you. Wait, you played in the snow before?
Nah, I never played in the snow. I mean, I played when it was super cold, but once we got out there, it wasn't that cold, so.
No, I ain't never played in the snow before. I played like in extreme cold weather, but not like that. Yeah, literally cool. It was cool. But, no, it was real fun going out there. It felt, I'm warming up. I'm like, man, it's ice and everything everywhere, but the grounds crew, they did an amazing job. The balls wasn't wet. Everything was, like, cool.
Hey, guys. This one's for both of you. Obviously, that first drive, we saw the chemistry between you two in that drive, especially with the touchdown pass. But can you talk about just the amount of work that goes in before a game? Because we obviously see the result, but there's obviously a ton of work that goes in beforehand.
Main thing, quarterback-receiver relationship is trust. Like, that's everything. Like, if I trust him and I know, okay, regardless of anything, he's not going to let nobody pick my ball, then the catch is going to go up. And that's what Montana know also. So he stepped up today too. So I'm just really proud of just the whole like receiver core, just stepping up. Even we didn't have Jimmy today. He was just out there looking clean and he just wanted his pictures too. But I was just excited that everybody stepped up and everybody had a great time.
Yeah, like you said, just pretty much trust. Like I try to say, like every time I mess up on offense or if not in the right place or if I get there too quick, after the drop, I'll go in and talk to him and be like, what you need me to do right here? And then he'll let me know, and then we'll just fix it. So you got to fix it along the road. You can't just act like it never happened. You got to listen and see what his point of view is because sometimes maybe I can't see what he see. So we just try to gel and try to get everything correct so when we go back out there next time, we won't have another problem.
There's a lot that goes on behind doors between a quarterback and a wide receiver. You heard Shedeur Sanders mentioning trust. You have to be able to trust that wide receiver that's going to come down with that ball like Montana did a lot of times in this football game. And I cannot emphasize this enough. If I am TCU and I'm a defensive assistant and I was actually able to watch the spring game of Colorado, I'm very excited that number 15 decided to hit the transfer portal because it's difficult for me as a defensive assistant to tell my guys go and stop 3 wide receivers in a football game. There's only a certain amount of coverages you can run on the football field, and you can't just run man because you don't want to leave one-on-one with Jimmy Horn Jr. 4.3 speed. You don't want to leave one-on-one coverage with Travis Hunter, and then you finally have a chance to see what number 15 can actually do, and you lose him. Man, this does something to me right here, guys. I want you guys to drop a comment and let me know how you guys feel about this.
And then the deep balls, I got to hit him perfectly. Because then I'm going to see on film him raising his arms up, pouting and everything. I told him, bro, don't do that, bro. You know he's young. He get little attitudes a little bit. So.
Nah, I just hate running down the field wide open for no reason.
Hey, for both of you guys, I know you had a game to worry about, conditions and otherwise, but can y'all appreciate and your teammates appreciate all the alums that came back and even guys like Lendell White and Terrell Davis who aren't CU alums, but because this was the place to be today, was it cool and you think you and your teammates were able to appreciate that a little bit?
I would probably say we appreciate it, but when we woke up, we wasn't thinking about alumni. We was thinking about what we're going to do today. What can we show them that they haven't seen yet? So we was pretty much just coming here locked in. We wasn't worrying about alumni right now. Probably after the game, yeah, but during the game, we wasn't.
See, that's the thing. Like, before a game, everybody come and
it's all eyes on them, but we were
Nah, before the game, everybody gets together and they come and they just enjoy, like, what's going on. We got to go out there and play. So I can't really enjoy it as much as they can, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really dap up too much people because I want to just have extreme focus on the task at hand. So after the fact, then we're able to mingle and, just appreciate what was going on. But that's the worst thing about a football player is, like, during the time we can't really enjoy the fact that everybody came back, all the fans in the stands going crazy and stuff, because we got to play each play for what it is. We got to stay focused throughout the whole time.
I thought this was a very good interview. As I said before, it was great to see Shedeur and Travis Hunter give that feedback over the spring game, the excitement and all of those things that surround it. I did give my reaction of this spring game. If you didn't check it out, I will have a link in the description. Shout out to Well Off Media. I'm just going to say this. It's easy to find wide receivers, but it's hard to actually find difference makers. Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn, and now we was actually getting a chance to see glimpses of how great Montana Craig actually is and the fact that he hit the transfer portal. I can guarantee you guys that Shedeur had no idea of this, because if he did, it would have been difficult for him to do this interview because he kept mentioning Montana. I'm going to try to reach out to the guy and see if I can get an interview with him, and maybe he can clear out some things, because this is very big for this offense. But if you guys like the video, definitely like and subscribe to the channel.